Man, so I watched the Clone High reboot and honestly, it's disappointing. Like, very disappointing. It just made me so upset how the characters just downgraded. Really bad. And, man, this isn't the Clone High I knew and loved. Like, bro, just what happened? Why did it end up this way? Oh, yes, because the show apparently tries to be a teen drama, even though that's what it made fun of in season 1. Now, I get it, it's been 20 years since its cancellation and so this was kinda expected, but the characters are really not themselves. Abe, who was an oblivious but nice dude, ended up having more of an ego and being a douche, and became the writer's punching bag due to how he was oblivious to Joan's feelings. I'm not kidding, that's literally why he was always apologizing and put in a bad position because the writers hated him. They legit thought he was being mean to Joan in season 1 when in reality he was just really dumb and oblivious to her feelings, which was the point because Abe is a parody of MC loser archetypes that don't notice the woman that loves them. Safe to assume they didn't understand his character. Honestly, it was so dumb and irritating seeing Abe that way because of the writer's pathetic bias and misunderstanding of his character. Freakin' hose. Oh, and Joan, OMG, she was the worst in my opinion. She was a bit more selfish and an ass in the reboot. Especially, how she ended her friendship with Abe when he was trying to protect her. And how she only cared about being popular, leaving Abe in the dust, not to say he kinda deserved it but Joan didn't even bother through helping Abe through the new world he isn't used to and catered more to the two losers she just met cause they were popular. Spread rumors about Cleo which is why she ended up taking over the school. She apologized but she was being a bit hypocritical. She was just so annoying in her relationship with JFK which wasn't even developed and rushed. Their breakup was inevitable. I was glad it was off. JFK, to me, just isn't funny and likable anymore, and is just the nice guy that's just there, and also should have gotten a huge punishment when he decided to be a hoe and cheat on Joan, same with Harriet. But nope, she let it slide. Showing the bias of the writers. Confucius wasn't really fleshed out much, same with Frida until she got with Cleo I guess. OMG, Cleo, they did her dirty too. Same with, of course, Harriet Tubman, who, to be honest, I don't really care for and her design is so bad. Ugh, just looks like a total drama character. At least she has more personality. But Cleo was done dirty the most in my opinion. She is just cast aside and more of a background character when she was way more prominent in season 1.
Apparently, she's no longer the popular girl and they made her nicer which I really dislike. They could have done more with her if they made her stay as the popular mean girl and kept her rivalry with Joan cause she just does hardly anything. I guess they just don't know what to do with her, so taking away those aspects of her just ruined it. Now, she's just some dumb bimbo who's just obsessed with her looks. What happened to my cinnamon roll who was a funny, smart, a dickhead but likable seductress? Man, I was more upset with her character derailment the most. And the episode that centered Cleo was just awful. Bro, she didn't care that much about her looks, and the way she was crying over it was just cringe. The jokes of Clone High just aren't funny and just feel forced.
Honestly, I don't think the creators and writers, especially the writers, don't understand what made Clone High so beloved. Its humor and satire kept people laughing for years which made it timeless. It became what it just made of fun of. Just a husk. Oh, guess one of the things I did enjoy about Clone High is just seeing the characters back and the show back in general, except Gandhi, of course. That was good, I guess, despite being disappointed I was still happy with more Clone High content. I was really hyped. And, I did like the one of the few last episodes, and it was kinda getting better, but not so much with its characters. I seriously can't believe Gandhi was the reason he was cancelled in the first place as if the real Gandhi himself isn't some predator. The show did more of a favor of portraying him more as a party animal than that. Which he wasn't even the real Gandhi, just a clone. Man, imagine more seasons we could have had with its humor at the time if it wasn't cancelled. I'm so jealous of alternate me that's in another universe where it didn't get cancelled. So, yeah, I did enjoy it a bit, didn't hate it. Okay, a little. More so on the writers that also pretty much got their perception of the characters on TikTok. Clone High Season 2 is what you get if fans wrote the show. Anyway, have a good day. To some of you on my last video. You're probably mentally ill, get help.